Shalom, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, as always, I would love to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah Kwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone that taught us this truth, blessings, and safety to the elect. All right, and as you can see, all right, this is a little boy, man. All right. He's on a damn stripper pole doing tricks, man. All right. And this shit is off. All right. Now, whoever posted this says this is why fathers are important in their children's lives, man. All right. And I'm gonna blame this devil too, man. Okay, because he knows this. This is why he did everything in his power to remove the Israelite man out of the home, man. Okay? Because he prefers the Israelite woman to be single. Okay? So she could raise a YN or a Mo, okay? Now, I guarantee you this is the mother recording this nonsense, man. Okay? This would upset a father, man. Okay? But hey, man, let's get some precepts. All right, this is Proverbs 22:6. It says, train up a child in the way he shall go, and when he is older, he will not depart from it. Okay? Is this what you're training your child to do, man? Okay? Hey, I used to, date a chick, man, and her daughter was kind of young, man. She was in these dancing classes, man. I'm like, look, man, hell no, man. Okay? Because, it trains your child to want to become a dancer. All right. And then when they get to a certain age, now they want to be a stripper, okay? Or some video vixen, man. Okay? So hell no, man. Okay? So a little boy, next one you know, he's gonna grow up to a certain age and he's gonna, want to transition, man. Okay? So I'm gonna read this back, man. It says, train up a child in the way he shall go. Okay. So you train up a little boy to become a man. All right. You train up a little girl to become a woman. Okay. So hey, man, you teach your son how to provide for his family. Okay. How to deal with his woman. All right. You show him how to be a man. Dominance. Okay. You show him how to deal with his children. You show him how to work, man. You show him how to get his hands dirty. Okay. You raise up your daughter, man. You show her how to be a woman, how to, cover herself up, man. How to, love her children, love her husband, how to cook, how to clean, how to fold clothes, man. How to nourish the children. Okay. Well, first and foremost, you teach them about the Lord, man. Shalakia, that should have been the first thing. You teach them about the ways of the Lord. You install that in them when they're young, so when they're older, okay, they can know. You teach them who the enemy is, man. The so-called white man, these other nations. You teach them the balance, all right. When they go into the world, how to move, man. How to be, low. You teach them everything, man. Because the child is the next generation. Okay. This is why it's important. This is why this generation is through, man. Look at this shit, man. All right. And she's doing it, okay, probably for views. This is folly, man. Okay. Hey, the scriptures tell you not to wink at nothing like this. The rod's supposed to be put on this little man. Okay. And if I was the father, man, I would be going up. No, let me chill out, man. All right. Because we don't promote violence. But, this whoever the mother of this son is, if this is her recording, man, she need a knot on her head, man. Okay. This shit is out of order. All right. Let's go to the book of Sirach, the 30th chapter, man. Sirach, chapter 30. And I'm going to start at 3. It says, I'm gonna start. I'm gonna start at 1, man. It says, "He that loveth his son calls him off to feel the rod, that he may have joy of him in the end." See, this little nigga need a whooping, man. Okay. Now, you know, we don't know the circumstances. Okay. Now, if this little boy, man, he saw his mom do it and he just started doing it on his own, you put that rod on him, man. But ain't no telling what the damn Israelite woman, man. Okay. Ain't no telling, man. Ain't no telling, man. Then she'll blame the father. Well, it's your fault. You wasn't around. Okay. But it says, "He that chastised of his son." Matter of fact, let me just read this back. It's Sirach 30:1. "He that loveth his son calls him off to feel the rod, that he may have joy of him in the end." Okay. When this little nigga will get older, man. Okay. Ain't no telling what he's gonna be like, man. How you gonna have joy of him in the end, man? Okay. When he's a damn, a mo. Okay. Okay. Or some YN, man. Okay. It says, "He that chastiseth his son shall have joy of him, and shall rejoice of him around among his acquaintance." Okay, you raise a little mo, man, and you just disappointed, man. Feel embarrassed, man. Okay, you know how a parent feel when she got a son that's out here wilding out, robbing and shooting, doing drugs, breaking in houses. She's embarrassed, or he's embarrassed. Okay, or you got a little mo, man. Okay, it's embarrassing, man. Because here it is, you're your father, and you want your lineage to continue, man. But it stops at your son because he's a damn mo. That's not having joy of him or pleasure of him amongst your acquaintance. It's embarrassing, man. Okay, but it says, though. Let me see. Though his father die, yet he is as though he were not dead, for he have left one behind that is like himself. It was actually a point I was trying to get to. Shalakia. Right here, man. This is Sirach 30:11. It says, "Give him no liberty in his youth, and weep not at his follies," man. So, this is not supposed to be winked at. Okay? This is not supposed to be winked at, okay, at all. This is folly, man. Okay? Let's read the next verse. It says, "Bow down his neck while he is young, and beat him on the sides while he is a child, lest he wax stubborn and be disobedient unto thee, so bring sorrow to thy heart," man. So you got to bow down the check. You got to bow down the child, man, while he is young. Bow his neck down, man. You got to humble his ass, man. You got to get on him. You got to be on him, man. Okay? While he is young, man. Because when he get to a certain age, it ain't going to be nothing you could tell him. Once he hit puberty, man, all right? Ain't going to be nothing you could tell him, man. Okay? Now he's going to be, out in the world, man, doing as he please, man. All right? He's ultimately going to bring judgment upon himself by the Heavenly Father, man. But that was pretty much it, man. This is nonsense, man. This is damn folly, man. And Esau, he loves this shit, man. Hey. Matter of fact, right here, this is Sirach 30:3. It says, "He that teacheth his son grieveth the enemy, and before his friends he shall rejoice in him." So he that teacheth his son or his daughter grieveth the enemy. When you raising your young son how to become a man, I'm talking about a man according to the scriptures, man. A God-fearing young man, okay? That grieves Esau, okay? When you teach your daughter how to become a woman, that grieves Esau. See, Esau wants you to raise a little whore, man. He wants you to raise a little YN or a mo, okay? So when you teach your children to fear the Lord and the ways of the Lord, man, it makes Esau mad because he can't penetrate them, man. Okay, he can't destroy their mental. Okay, when you send him off to school, he wants other kids to influence them to, so he can either, so when they get to a certain age, he can either lock them up or put them to death, man, or throw them in the alphabet community. Okay, and, anyone in that community, their time is ticking. Okay, but hey, man, Lord willing, this was edifying. I'm gonna end giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Rakak Wadash. Till next time, Shalom.